It's okay.
We got a call to our radio dispatch from a citizen in Arizona, in Glendale actually, that took video footage of an unknown creature running around in a parking lot, jumping into vehicles.
Aw, come here.
My first reaction was, oh no, we have a marmot. It's a yellow-bellied marmot that somehow made her way all the way from Crested Butte in Colorado to Arizona and survived the trip in our record-breaking heat in June. We were able to successfully trap her and found out she had an ear tag and came across the Rocky Mountain Biological Laboratories website. I called them up immediately and they looked up the ear tag number, and within an hour we got a call saying, yep, this is one of our girls.
When we looked her up, we realized she was a female, and females are important. I talked to my students who'd been watching her all spring, and they said, oh, she's really social. I said, we probably should get her back.
Knowing her history and the importance of what she plays into the research here in Colorado, that's what really triggered me into making sure that we got her back to Colorado as quickly as possible, because she's part of this extremely long-term data set.
I'm glad it's not too hot.
Yeah.
It's not unusual for marmots to hitch rides and find themselves in Crested Butte or Gunnison. The idea that a marmot could get under a car and somehow travel about 10 hours to the Phoenix area is just extraordinary. This is really the premier high alpine field station in the world. The marmots of the Rocky Mountain Biological Lab have been studied continually since 1962, and it's a place where not just the marmots have been studied for decades, but many other things have been studied for decades as well. Her brothers are hanging out all around here, and her brothers have left their mothers, but we're going to release her down by these burrows where you can see one of her brothers right now. I think that's Spoon, who we caught yesterday, who said, where's Fork? One Fork. They bite through the bag sometimes. So she's on the small side right now, but she'll gain weight. Yep. I'm gonna drop her right here. Yep. I think we have 22 marked pups here right now. Pretty much all male yearlings disperse, and many female yearlings disperse, meaning they leave home and go elsewhere. And what we know from previous studies is that those that are more socially connected, embedded in their groups, are less likely to disperse. That's the mom.
Look at that great size comparison.
It's a bit of a soap opera, and a slow motion soap opera. They're not the most social animals, but that social variation makes them really good systems to understand the value of social relationships.
It's important for us to keep tabs on non-native species that enter into our ecosystem because of the fragility of the Arizona wildlife in our structure. From disease, transportation, to resource competition, all of those things are really important to monitor, and as a conservationist biologist, that's why it was important for us to respond.
Fork's on the left. We're watching Fork and her brother forage together. And while it is next to a building, this is what marmots do. They eat. And sometimes they even eat socially. So we have a successful relocation, happy story. She's back with her brothers. It'll be really interesting to see if she sticks around or she disperses. And it'll be interesting to see if she goes up and acts as an aunt to her many, many, many cousins and siblings.